And the Ukrainian president is acknowledging that joining NATO isn't realistic, but continues to call on NATO to impose a no-fly zone and supply more weapons. President Biden will visit Belgium next week to meet with NATO leaders and discuss the war. NTD's Alison Lee has the details.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zalensky spoke virtually to leaders of the UK-led Joint Expeditionary Force on Tuesday and discussed Ukraine's bid to join NATO.
We've heard for years about open doors, but we've already heard that we won't be able to join it. It's the truth, and it's necessary to admit it. I'm glad that our people have started understanding it and counting on themselves and our partners who help us.
Zelensky criticizes NATO for not imposing a no-fly zone over Ukraine, and he continues to appeal to European nations for more support, especially fighter jets.
We need to look for working guarantees for us, for our skies. We won't give up on it. We need jets, and I'll continue talking about it.
Russia says it has captured a large number of weapons supplied by Western nations.
The Russian Federation's armed forces captured a large number of Western-made weapons, among them javelin and anti-tank missiles, portable anti-tank grenade launchers, and portable surface-to-air missiles.
Meanwhile, the Ukrainian side claims they've destroyed close to 100 Russian helicopters, 80 fighter jets, hundreds of tanks, and thousands of other pieces of hardware. The fourth round of talks between the two countries continued on Tuesday. Russia is reiterating its demand for Ukraine to stop its bid to join NATO.
The goal of Ukraine joining NATO is in the Ukrainian constitution, so it should be dropped from there first and foremost.
Amid the fighting, leaders of 3 European Union countries are visiting Kyiv to show support for Ukraine. They are the prime ministers of the Czech Republic, Poland, and Slovenia. And on March 24th, NATO leaders, including President Biden, will meet in Brussels for an extraordinary summit on the Russian invasion. Meanwhile, Russia is reacting to Western sanctions. President Vladimir Putin signed a law on Monday, allowing Russian airlines to seize and operate foreign-owned aircraft. Russia also says it has sanctioned Biden, Secretary of State Antony Blinken, and other top officials of the Biden administration. Alison Lee, NTD News.
Russia's issued sanctions that bar Biden administration officials from entering the country. The White House brushed off the sanctions. Press Secretary Jen Psaki saying Russia may have sanctioned President Biden's late father by omitting the suffix Jr.